Welcome one and all. I am your host, Sealy, and so pleased to welcome you all to our first side event of the TFT Digi Duos Invitational. This is going to be Cluttered Mind. And this game show is where we test your streamers, your favorite personalities, to see how well they know the very, very extremely cluttered mind that is chat. We have a great opportunity to be joined by 10 wonderful TFT players and influencers split into 2 different teams, who I'm introducing right now as one of our team members approaches. On my right, we have Skara. Nice, good job, well done. You're on this team, Robin. There you go, just run straight past. We have Johnny representing EU. Yep, we have BoxBox, Trisha, and the old man himself, Robin Songs. Did you guys come up with a name?
Yeah, we're Team Johnny.
Team Johnny over here. Why is that your name?
We just chose the name of the best player.
This makes sense. This makes sense. Chose the name of the best player. On my left, from left to right, we have Emily Wang, You Jelly, Dish Soap, Rate It, and Kiyun. Now, Emily, I know you just arrived, but did you guys come up with a team name?
Yeah, we're Team Young.
Team Young.
Because we're young. We're all young. Like, compared to them.
So Emily, you should come here then.
So you're implying something against them that they're old.
Yeah.
How do you think that'll give you an advantage in this game?
I think we have faster minds, faster reflexes, faster understanding of the general population that play this game.
We'll see if that's true. We will. So we have our 2 teams, but you might be wondering, what are they doing? How is this game going to work? Well, we asked chat. We asked you guys, the general TFT public, a few questions. And you guys gave us some answers. We've gathered answers and simplified them all the way down to 8. There's 8 answers, and if an individual on a team is able to identify one of those answers, you'll get points. Very similar to a game that you may all know and love that we're not going to talk about here because this is Cluttered Minds. Yep, completely original. Each team will have the opportunity to answer each prompt. The team that buzzes in, using the buzzer on your tables, buzzes first, will get the opportunity to answer first. Then it will go back and forth until one of 2 things happens. Either all 10 of you guys have given an answer, or we'll run out of answers, because there's 10 of you. But I assume that we won't clear them all the time. So, just remember, for all those playing, this is Twitch chat, this is Twitter, this is the TFT public. So every answer is 100% correct. No doubt, 100%. All right, are you guys ready? You guys ready? Johnny, real quick. As the clear team captain, as the namesake of your team, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, proud, I would say. To be honest, the guys are leading in the overall standings, so sneaking in here, getting adopted is really smart. Please don't tell my teammates. Okay. That would be great. But yeah, my plan is that someone maybe falls down the stairs and then I'm second in line. Yeah, that's my plan for today and tomorrow.
So just watch out for you guys on the next to Johnny. He might injure you. I don't know what's happening. All right, make sure you guys use the microphone when answering a question, and that is how we will do it. So whoever hits the button first will answer first. Does this sound good? Awesome. So without further ado, let's jump into our first question. As soon as I read it, you're willing to answer. Let's see our first question on the screen. What is the most, wow, can you guys read that? What is the most tilting thing to happen in a TFT game? You, Jelly, use the microphone.
When they contest you.
When they contest you. That's a good answer. What does the survey say? Survey says. Oh. Survey's gonna say something, I promise. That is a good answer, though. You know, like, have you guys ever watched the original game of this game?
Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to. No, we are. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Hey, you can't see that.
Okay. Do we have our answer? Here we go. The number 2 answer on the board, getting contested. And this is a very popular one. So you see a second on the board. Well done. Good answer. Some alternate answers that you could have said were, and this is directly from someone who answered this form. When someone pivots into my reroll comp at 3-2 after I hard committed with an augmented 2-1 and they hit everything before me. Or contest slash deafen from less HP, worse items, less econ, and hits before you anyway. So just sounds about right. So that is absolutely a correct answer. Now we're back over to our Jared. You don't have to ring the bell anymore. Now we're just back and forth. We'll start with Trisha.
Oh, when you roll all your gold and you don't hit any of the units.
When you just don't hit.
Yeah.
When you just don't hit your units. That is, it sounds like that's personal experience.
No, actually the contested one was more personal.
That's fair. Well, that is the #1 answer on the board. Great answer. We'll send it back over to Team Young. Next up, Dish Soap.
When your unit gets taken off carousel.
When your unit gets taken off carousel. Did this happen in your last game?
Yes, multiple times.
That makes sense. That makes sense. The world champ says when your unit gets taken off the carousel. The survey says wrong answer. Whoa. Sorry.
Like, what are these guys tilted by?
I don't know. Twitch chat's always right though. Back to Team Johnny. Box
We're gonna
box.
go with losing your streak.
When you lose your loss or win streak. Ooh, what do we think the answer says? What does the survey say? It's wrong. It's number 8 on the board. We are going to give it to him, which says bad matchmaking, which, that's fair. That counts.
Same thing.
That's totally what it means. All right, we're back. Emily, you got this one?
Yeah, when you get your cipher griefed or like whatever thing of that.
When someone intentionally greases your cash out.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's a good one. That would tilt me for sure. What did the audience say? Not an answer.
Not an answer?
Guys, we gotta lock in.
Okay,
Johnny,
we are going with an obvious one that we missed. Going 8.
going 8th?
That's actually the most tilting thing, no?
That's fair. Losing LP is a bad thing, for sure. And losing the most LP would absolutely be the most tilting, but is that a correct answer? Twitch chat gets tilted by very different things than you guys. I don't know. I don't know. We're back over here to Team Young. Rate it. What do you think is a good answer here?
When you have Pandora's items or Pandora's bench and it never rerolls into what you want.
Very specific answer.
What?
Wait, I feel like that's tilting, no?
Bad items, bad.
Yeah.
Are we changing it to that, or are we talking about
Item RNG. Good answer. Good answer.
bad items? All right, what does the survey say? Yeah, no, that's not it. Guys, I promise you. All right, we have one more, 2 more answers from here and 1 more answer from here, yeah? You guys are up. Robin or Trisha?
When they beat you and then they're like dancing on your board and pinging at you, like
Spamming emotes or
cutscene,
cutscene, any of the cosmetic things?
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the survey will say that that's not an answer either. Guys, we're not locking arms with Twitch chat here. Kyun, can you save Team Young?
Oh, suck you. Wait, are you sure you asked the TFT people or no?
Oh yeah.
Really? Actually?
Yeah.
Okay, when you get bad augments.
Bad augments. That's not bad. That's a pretty good answer, I think, but it's not an answer. Not on the board.
No, you guys
Guys, I'm
actually
excited to
asked
reveal
monks or
this board to
something.
you.
Monks?
Yeah?
Whose chat did you ask so we like can understand how to answer better?
I believe it's on the TFT Twitter and I think in a couple Discords. So, yeah. Anyway, we have 1 more answer over here, right? Robin, have you answered?
I got one.
Does it have to be during our match?
Like when you get disconnected mid game or like a blackout or something.
DCing
Your
from
internet cuts out.
Yeah, that's a good one. That would tilt me for sure. What does the survey say? Oh, we're on the board? Bugs. Hey, listen. Wow, well done. Good answer, good answer.
Who is in control of that? I need to talk to them.
Well, let's look at the rest of the board real quick to see what we did miss on, because we all agree that Bugs is definitely tilting for sure. But what is the number 3 answer? Trainer Golem encounter. Come on, that's a good one.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, great. Let's look at number 4. Misclicking. So like accidentally selling your unit. Okay. We're tracking now. Number 6 is getting beat by an OP comp. I mean, that's just the game, though, isn't it? That's fair. And number 7, skipping a unit on a roll down.
What? Wait, actually, that one I can see. That one I can see. Yeah, we gotta think like.
Well, that is just our first question. We have 3 more of these questions to go. So let's, real quick, go to our scoreboard to see how much Team Young is down, specifically. Ooh.
It would literally be the same if they didn't give them bugs.
Johnny's OP here, we see 140 points for them, and Team Young down at 70, but there's plenty more time to go, plenty more questions. And now that we have like a little bit of understanding of how Twitch chat would answer these, let's move on to question number 2. You guys ready? All right, remember, as soon as I finish reading, you can buzz in, and then we'll give it first answer. All right, let's see this next question. Name something you would find on a TFT player's desk.
TFT player's desk?
Did you listen?
Yeah, try it.
Keyboard and mouse?
Keyboard and mouse, which would be necessary to play TFT. I feel like that's a...
Wait, what do you think is more common? Keyboard and mouse? Mouse.
We're going to go with mouse. Let's see what the mouse is on the board. It will be number 3. Not everyone plays with the mouse, clearly.
Yeah,
all right, number 3 answer. That's pretty good. We're off to a good start. Over here to Dish Soap.
Unfortunately, keyboard's the number 1 answer because people play on laptops, so keyboard.
Ooh.
What about tablet?
We're representing the trackpad players here. Let's see this answer. Keyboard, number 4. That is awesome. We do need mice and we do need keyboards to play. Unless you're a mobile player, we appreciate you too. Next up for Team Johnny, we need an answer. Are we sticking with the tech?
Monitor.
A monitor. Do we need a screen to play TFT?
I feel like this one might not be on it. It's a little too on the...
Let's see what the survey says. A second monitor? Well,
Good answer,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, we all have to check stats or whatever, comp guides, all these things. Rate it.
Okay, these guys have been saying some boring answers. I'm gonna go with lotion.
Lotion?
Yeah,
Yes.
for moisture, because like when
'Cause
you
their
play
hands are
TFT.
dry.
Hold on, it's a good answer.
Yeah.
All right. Is that on the board? Yeah, no, that's not there. No go on that one.
I think it's only fair to give one back and would say a picture of Mortog for good luck.
Picture of Mortdog for good luck.
Dog. Wait,
I like that.
And please don't see this in any correlation. The true answer.
I feel like people actually do have.
All right, a picture of Mortdog. Is that going to be on the board? No, not quite. Mortdogs, they just. Anyway, maybe we should pray to Mortdog more. Maybe that'll work out. All right, guys. What do we think?
Like a computer laptop.
A laptop?
Or a computer.
So we just need a computer.
Isn't it the same thing?
All right, let's see. Is computer on their desk?
No way. A computer's on your desk. I don't know.
No computer on the desk. No computer on the desk.
What if it's like nothing because I'm playing on
Energy drinks and snacks.
There we go. Energy drinks and snacks. Red Bull usually the one of choice for a lot of our TFT players. Is that on the board? It sure is. Food is number 7.
I'm pretty sure it's like something like.
We must get 1 or 2.
You guys got this.
What
I
about, like,
believe in you.
headset?
Team Young.
Headset.
A headset.
Yeah.
Ooh, is there a headset on the desk? They're sticking with the technology. Is that on the board? It is not. No technology left on the board.
Yeah, plushie.
2 more answers from each team, right? You guys have 2 more answers left? What do we got? Nope, they didn't get that one. Scar, what you got?
Oh, I heard what they said. Can we get a plushie?
What?
Wow.
That's not gonna work.
Absolutely sniping an answer. Listening to comms. There's some death stares. I feel like I'm in the middle of something. What does the survey say? Plushie. Number 2.
Sorry.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks.
Wow, all bets are off now. That's crazy. That's crazy business. All right, Ray, we need you, Kian, we need you to save this.
Nothing. What's 1?
Kian, we need you to save this. Team Young needs you.
That's the same thing as plushie, though.
Is it?
Yeah, is the anime figure the same thing as plushie or no?
Like an anime figure?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like that's pretty close. Well, give a different answer.
Yeah.
That's like the same thing.
Mousepad? No,
No
no.
Okay, give me an answer. You can't come up with anything.
Yeah, you're right.
5.
4.
A what?
Glasses.
Glasses. Are there glasses on a TFT player's desk?
These are fake.
No, there's not. That is not an answer. Box. Close it out for Team Johnny here. What is the final answer? Didn't you already give an answer? Robin? Albert didn't give an answer.
All right, phone.
A phone? Is there a phone on the desk?
There's gotta be a phone on the desk.
There's not a phone on the desk. Sorry. Phone stays in pocket. They're locked in. All right. Emily, you're up. Grab that mic down there.
Okay.
They
A
went
mouse
first.
pad.
You guys finished. A mouse pad?
Good answer.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. There's mouse pad on the board. Mouse pad's not on the board either. Let's go back to the board and see what is on the board. We can't get number 1 right now. Let's see what number 1 is on the board. Oh, number 8 is the TFT Academy tier list.
My bad. Oh, sorry.
Yep. Product placement. #edge. Let's look at number 5. Trash.
Oh, you know, that's reasonable. You trash.
That makes sense. Sure does. And the final answer on the board, the number 1 answer, is water.
Boring. Wait, give me glasses.
Do you guys drink water when you play TFT?
No. He meant water. He meant water glasses.
Yeah.
Water glasses.
Yes, that's what he meant.
No,
That's
that's.
He's Canadian, so
Yeah,
it's like,
I think glasses.
They say glasses and
Glass of water.
yeah.
Do we have any other Canadians here that can confirm this? Because never heard this before in my life. But you know what I have heard of? The scoreboard. Let's check and see how big the gap is now. 200 points.
That's light work.
Just so you're really good at winning, and right now, that's not happening. What do we have to do to turn around?
Win.
Thank you. Appreciate that a ton. That's great. And Robin, you had a great answer off the bat there. What's the key to success over here?
Experience.
Thank you for the one-word answers. That makes great content. Appreciate it. But it seems like wisdom and old age is really paying off here. You guys ready? We're halfway through this game.
Yeah.
No.
Can we make it 2x EXP?
Yeah, can we do double or nothing?
Yeah, double.
Double or nothing.
Yeah.
Production, can we do double or nothing? Johnny, do you say you're down? Oh, they said no. I got a giant loud X sound in my ear. That's a no. No double or nothing. But you guys can come back because they clearly scored a lot of points in those first couple rounds. It'll break their graphics, so we're not going to do that. But we can do question number 3. You guys ready? Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Question number 3. Let's see what it is. After I read it, you can buzz in. Name something people pretend they know how to do. Okay.
What do you got?
Oh, Fast 9.
Fast 9. People pretend they know how to Fast 9. Let's see what the board says. Remember, these are TFT players answering this question. It's not on the board. Johnny, it's not on the board. Who wants to get us started over on this side? You got it?
They think they know how to pivot.
Know how to pivot.
Yeah.
Or play flexibly.
Okay.
Let's see if that answer is on the board. It sure is. That's number 1. The comeback starts now. They do need it. They do need it. A little bit of charity for you guys. Johnny, I appreciate you taking the one for the team there. Robin, Trisha, Albert, we have another answer.
Really don't.
Name something people pretend they know how to do.
Play the game and win.
Know how to win a game.
Yeah, know how to win a game.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Know how to cap out a board and win. Is that on the board? Let's see. Nope. Not on the board. Not on the board. Sorry about that. We'll pass down the line. Rate it. Kiyun, what you got? Oh, it is on the board. Hold on. We're backing it up. On the board, number 4, play TFT. Listen, that is the goal of the game, right? You want to play the game to win the game? Makes sense. Kian, what was your answer?
Learn to read.
To read. TFT players pretend they know how to read. Is that one on the board? It sure is. Number 8 answer, but it's on the board. Points are points. Skara.
TFT players think they know how to build BIS.
Know how to build BIS items, or as Alex would say, gigabis. Let's see if that is on the board, knowing how to itemize their units.
There's no way.
Nope, not on the board.
Not on the board?
Just remember, TFT players don't just play TFT. They're like, real life does exist. Just saying. Name something people pretend they know how to do. We're back over here. Any of the 3 remaining players want to give an answer?
Roll down.
Roll down. That's a good one. Do people know how to roll down? They pretend they know how, but can they actually? No. People can actually do it. They know how to roll down. It's clicking the right units when they roll down. That's a different story. All right, Robin, you got one?
TFT players think they know how to cook.
Know how to cook. Trisha is offended, which makes sense with her background. Is that on the board? It sure is. Number 2. What? I have a question, a follow-up question on that one. So if you think you pretend to know how to cook, what do you actually cook?
No, it's not me. It's most TFT players, but I know how to cook an omelet. So.
You sure do.
Yes.
We remember Summit. We remember TFT Summit. That happened. He won. Did you win? Yeah. Yeah, see? He knows how to cook. Yeah, that makes sense. Emily, do you have an answer for this question?
Yeah, Robin just stole our cook answer. Maybe they heard us again. But, like, socialize?
Ooh, socialize. So, like, make new friends and talk to people. Is that on the board? That's not on the board. Sorry, they're really good at that. They're really good at meeting new friends and talking to people. We have one more answer from over here. Box, we haven't heard from you in a while.
I'm going to go with Econ.
Econ. Do people know how to hit Econ? Nope. That is not something they pretend to know. Back over here for one final answer. You, Jelly. This one's on you. You, Jelly, you got this.
Real lifestyle? No. Wait, who said real lifestyle? Yeah, he gave us a hint. Oh, workout or something. I don't know. Yeah, touch grass.
5, 4.
Yeah, sure.
Shower/touch grass.
Shower and touch grass. Those are some good answers, but is that on the board? It's not on the board. So sorry.
Wait, what are the things on the board?
Well, let's find out. That's a great question, Scar. Let's find out what is on the board that we did miss. Looking at number 7. Balance the game. People pretend to balance the game. Yep, makes sense. Number 6, scout. People pretend that they scout. I remember talking to Saikuno after game 1. He's like, yeah, I didn't even know I was contested. I didn't look around at all. Number 5 on the board, read stats. People just pretend. They just say weird stuff like Delta and AVP and have no clue what it means. And number 3, position properly. So there were a good amount of TFT ones in here. Yeah. That's pretty. What? That's pretty good. The cook thing was definitely one that threw us off, took us out of TFT. But looking at the scoreboard, knowing where we're at, seeing who is on top, the gap has not closed at all. It's gotten bigger. 220 points. Kian, talk to me a little bit. I don't know. You have to get almost every point here. Do you guys think you can do it?
Can we get a 2x bonus? EXP bonus or no?
I asked production. They said no.
Okay, but what if we just pretend that it works and then it works?
What if we just pretend?
Yeah, like we don't need this individual. Because like realistically, I think we're already. I mean, honestly, we go win. Yep. Yeah. Positive.
We have a suggestion.
Give all 5.
Okay. What's your suggestion?
We would like to propose that you answer all your answers first, and then we go.
We give you the first 5.
Okay. I like this. I like this
It's
adaptation.
fine for production, I believe.
And we get 10 minutes to think of it.
10 minutes.
Yeah, we will come back then and eat.
All right, so
Can you
that's
make me
what's
an
going to
omelet?
happen. As a comeback mechanic, we're going to give Team Young all 5 answers first, and then allow our team on the other side to see if they can make a comeback. So this last question will be very important, and I think this might not work out in your favor. So let's see question number 4. What is the most overpowered unit of all time? Includes this set. You guys can take your time. No buzzers needed. We'll go one at a time down the line. You can take your time. You can talk about it. Yeah. Of all time, including this set. Do we think they can go 1 to 5?
Okay.
Do you guys think you, hold on, real quick. Do you guys think you can go from 1 to 5? You can name all 5 of them?
Yeah. Yeah. Easy.
Do you guys think
Can we
this is a
take back
mistake?
the proposal
No.
because
No.
this is a really easy. This is really easy.
Your team captain said that this was what he wanted to do. You guys are all old. It's fine. You guys remember the history. You guys are a part of it. Whoa, 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 whoa!
That's minus 2 answer. Minus 2 answer.
Are we looking at stats? What's happening?
I saw on TikTok, like, there's like an interview.
Yeah, why are you bringing it up?
Yeah, Gangly did a wonderful interview with a bunch of TFT players, and it was great.
That is insane.
Shout out to Compete TFT Socials. All right. All right, guys. We're going to go down the line.
Okay.
First answer, Emily.
Syndra.
Syndra from set 12. Is Syndra on the board?
Wait.
Number 4 on the board is Syndra. Okay, Yuji, are you ready for number 2?
Yes.
Okay, what's your answer?
6 cost, like Blood Hunter.
Ooh, like Warwick
Warwick.
and 6 costs from the last set.
No. Oh, wait, no.
That answer went through. Is it on the board?
Warwick.
It is not on the board. Dish soap.
I didn't play another set that had a Warwick.
What do you
It's
think?
fine. It's fine. We meant to say the set 4 Warwick.
Set 4
The Divine Warwick.
Warwick.
It's fine. It's fine.
Shiv Warwick. Number 1 answer on the board is Warwick. Guys, the comeback's happening.
All right.
That's 140 points right there.
Jarvan. No, okay, it's Jarvan, Void Assassin, and Nocturne, Blender.
All right, Ray.
Jarvan though.
Set 2 Nocturne.
Set 2 Nocturne. Blender Nocturne. That is not on the board.
What? I mean, these guys are just Zoomers.
They almost killed the game.
It sure did. That was a long time ago.
Jarvan. Yeah, Jarvan. The one cost Jarvan.
Set 3 Jarvan?
Yeah. I think it's Dark Jarvan. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that's set 3.
It's set 3
That's
Jarvan
Jarvan.
on the board. It is the number 2 answer. Okay, wait. I think you guys are currently
it's Void
in the lead.
Assassin's one. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Can we get extra life or no? Like just
Can
one.
you what?
Just one. Can you guys spare us one extra chance?
You guys want to give him another life?
I'm down.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Sure. You guys can get one more answer. What do you think?
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
Void Assassin, set 1.
Void Sin. Is Void Sin on the board? It's a unit. It's a specific unit.
Yeah, Kassadin.
Kassadin. Is Kassadin on the board? Kassadin's not even on the board. Kassadin is
So you
not on
want
the board.
another one? When do we start?
We don't even know any. What's left?
Team Johnny.
I got an idea. All right. I bet there's a lot of recency bias. I don't think this is the most overpowered unit in history, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was fresh on a lot of people's minds. Set 14 Brand.
Set 14 Brand. The most recent unit. It is on the board.
No.
Number 8.
Oh, recency bias.
Wait, is that the brand right now?
Yes.
Current Brand. All right. Keep giving answers from your side of the board.
Did anyone think? So now it's your time to shine, Maya.
Are you calling Scar old?
Wait. I'm.
They just called you old.
Mana Printer Sona.
So what set was that?
You don't think so? Mana Printer Sona. I think.
Is Sona on the board? Sona's not on the board.
Fake.
Where like everyone rolled down for 1-star Kaisa. No, it's Challenger Kaisa.
Challenger Kaisa. What set was that? Set 9?
It might be 9, it might be 6. I don't remember. It was like a 5-cost Kaisa, and everybody rolled for it.
Well, if it's on the board, it'll tell us. Is
It's
Kaisa
a 5-cost
on the board?
Challenger Kaisa.
It is not. No Kaisa on the board. The most overpowered unit of all time. You guys have two more answers? 3 more answers.
Pick me.
Okay, yeah.
Violet 4.
Violet 4. Specifically Violet 4 from
I'm sure
last
that's
set.
gotta be fresh on people's minds.
Is that on the board? No, not on the board. Sorry.
All right, you take one.
No dice.
Johnny, you got this.
Oh, I got it. Yo, set 1, Pantheon.
Set 1 Pantheon. Is set 1 Pantheon on the board? The most broken unit of all time, the number 3 answer. That unit was so gross. It just deleted a whole board.
Full Magic Community.
I never played that one. I don't know.
Is that all 5 of you guys' answers, yeah? Okay. Was the advantage that you guys were given enough?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? No. Reminder, we don't have any more questions.
Oh, no, there's more answers. Can we get...
There's more answers? You guys want to keep going?
Yeah, to try to
You guys just want to trade back and forth until we get it?
Yeah, go for it.
I think I know it.
Cool. Emily.
It's gonna be really embarrassing if you don't get this.
Set 8 Yumi.
Set 8 Yumi. Mascot Yumi. That was a very popular comp. It's not on the board, though. So sorry. We'll go back over here. You guys got one? Trisha, you got one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna name everything I one-tricked.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, I don't know. Remember the Academy Heimerdinger with the black rose
Heimer?
one?
Oh, black. Yeah, okay. Heimerdinger is Heimer on the board. Heimer's not on the board. Do you guys got another one?
Okay, can we say Rengar?
Rengar from like
This
this
set.
set? This set's Rengar. Set 14 Rengar. Is that on the board? It is not. Want to give one more answer from both sides?
I would go with one of the Lee Sin versions that kick people off the board.
The Lee Sin that kicks people off the board.
Yeah,
Is
was-
that on our board?
That's the question.
It's not.
Aww.
No Lee Sin.
All right.
Last but not least, Raditz.
Set 6 Katarina.
You would say that. You would say set 6 Katarina. It is that on the board. It's not on the board. It was OP for you, just in your hands, Raditz. Well, without further ado, that is all of our questions, but let's reveal the final board and see what the rest of the 3 are on here. This is the scoreboard. Team Johnny still able to take the win. Congratulations. Well done. Yeah, we'll go see the answers right now. They're so curious what the most broken units of all time are. If we can go back to that scoreboard real quick. Not the big scoreboard, this one. Let's see what the number 7 answer is. Set 5 LeBlanc. Shadow Blue Buff LeBlanc. Yeah, that thing was disgusting. The number 6 answer on the board. Set 11 Syndra.
Really? What? That's the faded Syndra.
That threw units off the bench, right?
No, it's the single target. How is Void Assassin? Wait.
Listen.
How are you guys voting for set 11 Syndrome?
Yeah, that's not strong at all.
Like, what? That's actually crazy.
Yeah, what's the number 5 answer on the board?
They probably thought it was set 12 Syndra.
Callista, set 5 Vayne. That was the 1 cost, right? Okay. Yeah. That thing was crazy.
I am like 100% sure they
Thing
thought
went
it was a
crazy.
different Syndra. Like, that was a 2-cost one.
Well, congratulations to Team Johnny. Johnny, please come here. I have to interview you as the namesake of your team. What do you think about your team's performance?
I'm absolutely happy everyone stepped up today. I think we all will go to bed really proud. And also these guys will win the tournament, so this is a double win, called a double, and we're really happy about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well done to Team Johnny. Huh?
Where's my trophy?
The trophy. Oh, me? Oh, no, I'm not the trophy, I promise. Guys, not the best performance you wanted in here, but, you know, we'll get back in game, right? You guys, Dish Soap's confident, but the rest...
Oh, there's more?
No. In your next TFT games. Because we're going to go to a break after this. Thank you all for playing. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Our first side event of Digi Duos, Cluttered Minds. Congratulations to our champions, Team Johnny. We'll be sending it to a quick break before we get back into some more TFT action. So make sure you stick around.